Whoa, there's a planet in our solar system. Yeah, new lights. What's up? It's Monday. Hello everybody and welcome to yet another Smorgasborg, everybody's favorite Monday, whatever you want to call this, mix of current news, not news, messing around, fun, shenanigans, games, and all sorts of other stuff. And this Monday I've got a fun little thing in store for us, so to kick it off, we might as well go with the usual, the one that everybody knows and loves, story time. So let's get right to it.
It's a time that's a story, but also a story. It's story time.
Parkour! Parkour! Parkour. This story goes back to first year university when I was living with my brother. And I got the great idea that I could jump over something, you know, do some hardcore parkour like the best of them. We come down our stairs out of our apartment building, and there's like a sidewalk, then there's a metal thing that you plug your vehicle into during the winter, and then there's our vehicle. And so I get the great idea that I'm gonna jump this little bar thing, you know, show off my parkour skills. So I talk this up to my brother and I go, man, I'm gonna jump that thing, you know, I'm gonna parkour it. I'm gonna get over it. I'm gonna jump over the moon. And my brother, of course, has very little faith in my ability to do this because he knows my physical attributes. He knows what I'm capable of doing. And so he tries to reassure me that I shouldn't give this a try. But lo and behold, I'm not no quitter. I ain't no quitter. So I give this thing a go, and unfortunately, I did not lift my feet high enough. My feet get caught on the metal pole, which then catapults my upper body, because if you've ever seen me, I'm built like a basset hound, you know, 90% of my weight's above the waist, so my entire upper body then catapults forward and smashes me headfirst into the cement. And at this point, my brother's just laughing at me. He's trying to convince me that he thought that was the end of it. But unfortunately, for me, I'm not about that. I'm not about giving up. I'm not about that lifestyle. So the following day, we're leaving at the exact same place, and I tell my brother, you know what? I can do it this time. I learned from my mistakes. As long as I get my feet over this bar, that's what held me back last time. I could have parkoured this thing no problemo, but if it was my feet that got in the way, so I'm gonna do it. Once again, he tells me I highly recommend that you don't do that because you know last time you almost broke your neck. But this time I tell him, no, it's easy. I can do it. I learned from my mistakes. Don't get your feet caught. So I run at this thing and I jump over it, and I literally go like this. I'm running. I lay that out completely horizontal, like I'm laying on a bed. Like I high jumped this bar, and you know, my brother's like, oh my God, he actually did it. But I never ever moved my feet back under me. Once I was over it, my feet and my body cleared, and I'm like, I am good to go. I parkoured this thing, ain't nothing stopping me, and then I literally go like this, and not even a single motion to try and get my feet under me. I land right on my back. Boom, right on the cement, and I just lay there in a coffin. I literally put myself in a coffin. At that point, my brother's killing himself laughing because he literally watched his younger brother, who should know better because he's in his first or second year university, jump over a bar, literally throw his feet above his head, and then just land on his back and smack his head on the cement. And yeah, that was about my very little experience with parkour. To this day, I mark it up as a win because I actually jumped over it. You know, people tend to leave that out, that they focus more on the head hitting cement or the excruciating when you land on your back and you hit the cement, but they don't seem to care that I made it over the bar. Doesn't matter how you get over the bar, I got over the bar, and that's what matters. So that's my story time for this week. So if you're out there and you're trying to yell parkour, then make sure you just stay careful, but don't let people hate on your dreams, because you can try your best, but you know, maybe keep it to things like below 1 meter. Don't try that crazy stuff when you're jumping off buildings and shit, because that's scary. So that's it for story time this week. With that done, we're gonna move into another Giga Games. Where's my hat? Give me my Giga Game hat.
The game is the Giga Game. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Welcome to Giga Games, the #1 place to be in terms of gaming on the internet. And this week we've got a special little nostalgia trip because everybody knows that me and the guys, we like to wind down after a long day with some good old-fashioned Call of Duty, you know, chirping, doing all sorts of stuff, and we kind of raise some hell on the lobbies, but that's the culture, so it is what it is. And this last week, I was using a particular sniper, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably lost to some games. You know, I got yelled at a lot by the guys because they found out that I went like 2 and 30 because I was trying to quickscope. But I had some nostalgia feelings about going for trick shots and making trick shot montages like we used to do back in the day. And so I pulled out the sniper, and I gotta say, I laid down some pretty sick snipes. So we're gonna play those for you first here. So here's some of my best snipes of the week kind of thing. So here we go.
What? Oh my god, Xbox clipped that!
Right up now.
No way! Oh my god!
Door.
No way, guys!
So as you can see, pretty filthy snipes, you know, laying it down, but after, you know, landing a few of these, I got that nostalgia feeling where back on Modern Warfare 2, we used to make quickscoping montages as well, and I thought, you know what, maybe I could track down one of those old montages, and lo and behold, guess what, I did. And so apparently, we made this thing over 11 years ago. 11 plus years ago, Modern Warfare 2 was out, and we were making quickscope montages back then, literally over a decade ago. And so I'm actually going to take a moment to play you guys one of these nostalgic Modern Warfare 2 quickscope montages, because I never realized how much of an archive they are, but literally these things are like standard definition. The quality's crap because you couldn't record things in like HD. There wasn't even HD really back then. It was like 720p at best, but even then it was like standard that we recorded it in. And so here's a trip down memory lane as I present to you an over decade-old video gaming quickscope montage made by JustPlainUniverse himself and the landlord himself, Dr. Rubs. So let's kick it. So I don't know if anybody else gets them nostalgic vibes while watching those quickscope montages, but it is extremely hard to believe that we are over 10 years later, still making gaming content, and they're still playing Call of Duty. So that's it for Giga Games this week. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, smash that subscribe button and hit a like because it goes a long way, and it makes me feel good. Makes me feel good. So that's it for this week. So we'll catch you guys next week. Ciao.